Hello, everyone. Today we're continuing with Unit 7. We've spent the last 2 days reviewing how to solve quadratics and solving ratio and proportions. Today we're going to talk about a similar polygon. So polygons are similar if and only if, that means both these things have to be true. Their corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding side lengths are proportional. A scale factor is the ratio of the lengths of the corresponding sides of two similar polygons. Similarity statement identifies the corresponding sides and angles, just like in a congruent statement. Our symbol for similar is just the top part of the congruent symbol, so just the tilde. So, determine whether each pair of figures is similar. If so, write the similarity statement and state the scale factor. So first we're going to look, and I like to kind of match it up. So according to this, J and Q are congruent angles, and then R and K, because 2 goes with 2, then S and L, and last but not least, M and P. So if I'm going to say those two items are similar, and again, if they are similar, that's how I would have to name them. My corresponding angles have to go together. That would mean that JK over QR is equal to KL over RS is equal to LM over SP is equal to JM over QP. So we need to make sure that all those are equal. So I'm going to fill in my numbers. So 20 over 15, and then we have 15 over 9, and then we have 24 over 14.4, and last but not least, 25 over 15. So the easiest way is we can find the scale factor. So the scale factor would be the new divided by the old. So I actually wrote all mine backwards. For the scale factor, you always want to do new over old. So in this case, it would be 15 over 20. So 15 over 20 is 0.75. Now, how I wrote them to see if they were all congruent or all proportional, I did it the other way around. So we can do that. So 20 divided by 15 is 1 1/3. So now the question is, are the rest? So 15 divided by 9 is 1 2/3. I only need one not to work. So these are not proportional or not similar. Sides are not proportional. So that means that's not true. It can't have a scale factor, and that's not true. So I'm going to do for number 2. Each pair of polygons is similar. Find the value of x. So if they're similar, that means AB is proportional to LM. And I did that by identifying the one angle with the 1, the 2 with the 2. So 14 over x plus 9 is equal to, between 2 and 3 angles, 10 over x plus 5. And now I solve that by cross multiplying. So that's 14x plus 70 equals 10x plus 90. That's 4x equals 20, x equals 5. Number 3, pentagons ABCDE is similar to PQRST. Find the scale factor of ABCDE to PQRST and the perimeter of each. So the scale factor, we're going to do a part of PQRST over a part of ABCDE that corresponds. So looking at this, PQ is 21. over the side that would correspond with PQ would be AB, and AB is 15. So that means my scale factor is 21 divided by 15, which is 1.4. Now to find the perimeter, if I look at this, I see that several things are labeled congruent. So here, these are all labeled 10. Those are all congruent, so they're all equal to 10. I don't know what the corresponding parts are in all of my larger pentagon. So there are two ways I can do this. I could find each part of the missing pentagon by multiplying by 1.4, or I can find the perimeter of the smaller one and multiply it by 1.4 to find the perimeter of the larger. Because it didn't ask me for all the parts, it only asked for the perimeter. So the perimeter of A, B, C, D, E here is 10 plus 10 plus 15 plus 10 plus 20. So the perimeter is 65. So then the perimeter of this one is 65 times 1.4, because that's my scale factor. And therefore the perimeter of this one is 91. Similar triangles. We can prove triangles are similar using two methods. It's important that when you say it, you put the little tilde after. If two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of the other triangle, then the triangles are similar. So explain why the triangles are similar. So I know these triangles are similar because angle UOH is congruent to angle EOS. Vertical angles are congruent, and therefore triangle HOU is similar to triangle SOE by angle-angle similarity. The other method for similar triangles is side-angle-side similarity. If an angle of one triangle is congruent to an angle of another, but the sides including the angles are proportional, then the triangles are similar. So my one triangle here is missing. So it would have to be angle S because it has to be in between. So in this case, we would say triangle RED is similar to triangle SWA. Explain why these are similar. So these are similar because angle A is congruent to angle D, and AB over DE is equal to AC over DF. So they're similar by side-angle side similarity. And the last way is side-side-side similarity. So that's if two corresponding triangles of two similar if the corresponding sides of two triangles are proportional, then they're similar. So in this case, if we look, we would say 5 over 10 is equal to 8 over 16 is equal to 13 over 26. So these are similar by triangle side-side-side similarity. So are the triangles similar? If so, explain why they are similar and write the similarity statement. So I want you to pause and I want you to try 1 through 4. Okay, so number 1, I have vertical angles. So yes, they are similar by AA similarity. And I forgot to write my statement. So that's triangle RXQ is similar to triangle AXB. Number 2, if I do 9 over 12, it's equal to 12 over 16, and they have an angle in between, so they are similar by side angle, side similarity. I could have also done this one by side, side, side. And that would have worked as well. My triangles are triangle PMX is similar to triangle WLA. And number 3, those are not similar because 3/4 is not equal to 4/8. So find X. So I want you to pause and I want you to try problems 4 through 8 and come back and check. Okay, so number 4, my answer is 33 feet. Number 5, my answer is 13.75. 6, my answer is 28 1/3. 7, my answer is 6 2/3. And 8, my answer is 36. If you have any questions on any of these, please ask me during class.